I got a package. So, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to unbox this, then we'll have a look at the swatches. So, let's get unboxing. If you follow me on Instagram, you have a heads up what these are, but I did not tell you what palettes I got. So I got 4 palettes. I got Focus, the tropical palette, lovely vibrant colours. Also, that's the only one that's like this, all the rest are with their new packaging. The next one I got is the Essence. I got Odyssey, and then I got the Vintage Pastels. I do already have some of their palettes. I did say this on Instagram, but they did used to be like Prima, I think it's Prima, not Prima, Prima Marketing Ink. Up the top there, that's kind of what they used to be going as, but now they're rebranding, I suppose, I'm guessing. I don't know, I don't work for them, so. Art Philosophy by Prima, so that's kind of their new branding that they are doing. So what I am going to do, I will switch it onto the palettes and we will have a quick swatch and play unbox. Let's go to it. This first one, Tropicals palette. Sorry about the lighting, you guys know what it's like in this room by now. You've had me sad enough. I am looking at possibly getting like a ring light or something just to solve that problem. So here are the tins. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to store all of these now. Okay, firstly, way better. They come with these like cards to colour swatch on. They used to come with like just more of a paper, like this is still flimsy, but it's more of a watercolour paper than not. So I think I might just do it on that for the sake of the videos. It always comes wrapped in these little things, so you do have to unwrap all of them. And for the sake of today, oh that's good, they've got the numbers on the side if you can see that. So yeah, comes with like kind of the idea of the colour in plastic wrapping, and then you can just pop them back in. Now they do move a bit, they're not completely solid. That's probably one thing that annoys me about the palettes, but you know, what are you going to do? For the purpose of using it on here, I'm going to leave them in the same spot, but I might rearrange them just to something that makes more sense to me. Like these are in colour order, but like number colour order. Like I would probably group like the blues together and the yellows together and all of that, but for the purpose of this little card, we don't want to be getting confused. Alright, I'm going to finish unwrapping these and I'll get back to you. Okay, so you can see they look very different. So you can see them around a bit. They look very different to the colours that were on. Now there is a little note on the back here. Watercolour confections are artist grade, high quality and highly pigmented watercolour pans. Watercolour confections are sized perfectly for artists on the go. These professional grade paints provide bright, intense, smooth and long lasting colours that will work beautifully for any art or mixed media palette. Package includes 12 colours, metal palette tin, and it also includes the 2 mixing areas. That's with any of theirs. Yeah, so that's pretty much the information. So they are artist grade. So all I'm going to do now is we're going to give it a little bit of a spritz and we're going to see what these colours look like. Like I said, I will probably reorganise these. Even look, just by me, I don't know, hope you can guys see that, just by me spraying them, look like different colours. Ooh, loving this, loving this. I'm going to have a permanent green paintbrush now. It's always the first colour you dip into. Okay, that is a gorgeous green. It's like an emerald grass kind of green, so it's probably really hard to tell when it's wet. But I do like that. I don't have to pick up a whole lot on here to actually get my bang for buck with the pigment. Definitely need a smaller brush. This blue seems a little bit chalkier than the others. That could just be the way it's sitting on top. Okay, definitely need to pick up more of that one. There we go. Now I have used this palette once before at a workshop that I went to by Sim from Pizzle Paints here in good old Adelaide. So I have used it, so I do know some of the colours, which is kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get this palette, because I knew that they had really bright, vibrant colours in it. I mean, you can see why this is called Tropicals, can't you? Oh my god, look at that colour. I think I have used this colour in a piece before as well. It's just... oh, that purple. Oh my god. Oh, just such a rich colour. Oh my god, it's amazing. Okay, a very like pretty, what I'll call pretty standard yellow. Much like it lighter than fully pigmented. This, I'm gonna like this colour. Oh. I'm so excited to do some watercolour mandalas with these because holy dooly. They're amazing. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know I'm kind of obsessed with doing those at the moment. Oh, that blue. Just so much better than that blue. No offense, number 15. Just amazing. And then, you know, it's a brown. It's well pigmented. It's smooth. Yeah, it's a brown. Can't get too excited about that one. So, there we go. Without it being dry. Oh my god, just look at those 5. Heaven. And I'm obsessed with this green. That is just bloody amazing. As well as these two. Give or take those. I mean, you know, of course they're going to come in handy, but so there is the Tropicals palette. Yeah. Let's put that aside so it can dry and move on to the next one. The next one, I gotta zoom you out, is the Essence palette. Once again, it's stock standard tin. I do like how they all kind of have like an identifying colour. Once again, good. Ooh, these have numbers and names. So yeah, some of them, the bit more of like the themed palettes, do have named, like my classic palette doesn't, but my Pastel Dreams one does. And now you can see the difference in their packaging here. I'm assuming that's with their new marketing stuff. Can't think of words what I said before. That was what, it's not going to focus again, but that's, you remember what the other one looked like. Okay. Lucky last, and I guess we'll find out in editing if you got that in a time lapse or if I cut you out, because that is how this works. Now, once again, hopefully you can see those colours changing a bit. What I have just noticed, and I find quite interesting, is on like the sides of the boxes. There's the two that like I've done and I'm doing. They have them like in a very pleasing colour order, but then they have them different in the pan. I don't know why that is. Like, see here, they've got the yellows into like orange and reds, and then the greens and the, you know, blues to the brown. Like, makes sense. That's what I want to do. And this one has gone like from its very neutral colours and goes up to like its blues and its green. But then they do it different in here. I don't know if there's reasoning behind that or what. But just something I noticed, and something that, you know, I'd share for you. Wow. I just thought that was going to be a boring brown. That is such a rich chocolatey, reddy brown colour, and it's really hard to show you with like the glare from the camera, but oh, that is good. That was a weird sound. I kind of apologise for that one. Chant. Okay, Chant's kind of sandy beige colour, I suppose. And there's some like gorgeous colours in this, and then there's some colours that I normally, ooh, emotion's lovely, that I wouldn't necessarily be drawn to, but this will push me out of my comfort zone, really, I suppose, and to try some more colours in my art, especially in my watercolour mandalas. Now, earth, when I think earth, I don't really think baby poo brown. I mean, I can kind of get why they called it earth. It's a dirty colour, but come on, let's give earth a little bit more credit than that. Just remember, my opinions. Namaste. I would call it kind of a goldeny beige, I suppose, if you can see that there. A bit more on the gold side, but Ponder, quite a oh, very pigmented. It's a very nice smooth neutral grey. Like, I don't see any real undertones in that, like of blue or anything. Oh, this looks nice, guys. Eternity. Oh, eternity, I love you. Don't you guys love how I'm just getting a little bit weirder and weirder in my videos? It's the real me. So, well, it's all the real me. Everyone has their moments of crazy, don't they? Nirvana. That is a very good earthy green. Oh, but eternity. Oh, you've got my heart, babe. Unite. Quite a reddy brown. Guarantee there's a bit more accurate names for them than these, but you know what? I'm just gonna describe them. Awake. I mean, it's a brown. We'll say I don't get the name Awake for that one. Creation. Nice and blue. Once again, don't really get the naming for that, because when I think creation, I think of grass. Once again, my opinion. Let's be honest, it's not about the names. And serenity. Oh, I like serenity. It's a real nice pastel lime green. What am I saying? You guys can see, but you know, it's different to what I'm recording. So, there is the Essence palette. Okay, obsessed with eternity, obsessed with serenity. I'm thinking those two, creation, possibly namaste, would be a great combination for a mandala. There is the Essence palette in the order that it comes in. Only downfall with me changing the order of these is I won't be able to keep this in the tin, but I can always just make my own mini one to keep in there, I suppose. Use that as a template. Next up we have the Odyssey palette. A lovely royal blue on the front. And this has some vibrant colours, and it has some super cool fun names. Tokyo, Rome. Why isn't there in Australia? Just saying. We are a continent and a country. Alright, Odyssey swatching. Here we go. This red looks amazing. Ooh yeah. Good choice for Tokyo name, I'll give it that. It is a pinky red. Like, I suppose it's kind of a cherry red, but it can have a pinky. I would say it's, yeah. You guys can figure it out. Rome is lovely. Pinky burgundy type of colour, I suppose. It's lovely. Amsterdam. Ooh, wow. Okay, that in the pan, you guys can't see. But I thought that was going to be blue. And it is a gorgeous purple. Gorgeous purple. Maui. These colours are amazing. So one thing about, so like I said in the beginning, I do already have the Classics palette and Pastel Dreams. Now, I love the colours in Pastel Dreams. Downside is, for me, they're a bit gritty and I don't get this really nice smooth consistency. I do with the Classics. Apart from the light blue, I find that one a little bit gritty as well, but these, I don't know if they changed their formula or what since their first, like, because they were some more of the like first palettes. Of course, it's Classics palette, like, you know, that would have been the first. But yeah, if they've changed their formula, they are creamy. They are some creamy paints. Oh, just look at that. Like I'm not a Sorry about that, guys. Camera so rudely cut me off. I just had to get footage off the card and reformat it. Anyway, how good is that top line? That is what I was trying to say before. Like, I'm not a big browns person, but oh my god. Browns with those colours, amazing. Okay, it's been that long that I will respritz and we will continue. We are going in with Dubai. There's a lot of browns in this palette. Like, when I, going by the names, you know, it's like travel themed. I don't think brown. Once again, my opinion. Ooh, Jamaica. Jamaica's a good green. Kind of similar to the green in Tropicals palette. This one, you know, is Jamaica, so it makes sense. Makes sense indeed. London. Don't think of blue when London, but ooh, that's a good blue. This blue, no, it's not really similar to the one. It's kind of like the one in Tropicals, but a bit more vibrant. Inca. Don't know where that is. Oh, this is it's a little bit funny in the pan. It's a little bit looser, I suppose, to pick up than other ones. So again, a nice canary yellow, bumblebee yellow. That one's pretty similar to the Tropicals one. I'll show you what I mean. It's kind of, Jamaica's kind of in between those two, and Inca, you know, that's pretty much that. And London's kind of like an in between those two. But that's okay. That is okay. I got enough browns to last me a while. Budapest. Ooh, Budapest is a good colour, guys. Ooh. It's a real grapey orange. Orange? What the hell? Where did that even come from? Purple. Not as complimentary. It is a lovely purpley, plummy, and we got a white. It's always fun swatching a white, guys. You know, white though. Go Alaska or something. In saying that, don't know where Calgary is. So here we finally have the Odyssey, half dry, half wet. That colour is insane. That, oh my god, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Oh, they would be a good mandala. Good colour scheme there. Alright, so we're on to our lucky last palette, which is Vintage Pastels. Now, artists that I have seen use this, they say it's one of the best palettes. Once again, very cute names because it's kind of themed. Just while I'm doing quickly unwrapping these, just on a whole, make sure you are following me on Instagram. The reason I say that, as I was waiting for my card to get the stuff off of the card, the memory card like I just said, I did some Insta stories. And I said on my Insta stories that I am going to get people to vote for the first palette that I should use to create a watercolour mandala. And I'm probably going to do one with each of the palettes, I'll be honest, but I thought you guys could help me pick my first one. And those polls will be going up after the video, the Insta stories that I just put up there, and I was just kind of explaining a whole bunch of stuff. So, make sure you're following me on Insta so that you can vote in the poll and decide what palette I will use for mandala. And I don't know if I said this because I've just rambled and said a whole bunch of stuff, because I do that, guys. I ramble, if you haven't figured that out by now. Yeah, I'm going to do a watercolour mandala design for each of these palettes, kind of something on theme. So the tropical one will be like a little bit more leafy and like florally. That's kind of the general gist of a lot of mine. But I'll take some inspiration from the colours in these palettes and create a mandala that I feel is appropriate. So I will do one for all of them. You will see them all on Instagram at some stage, but you guys can choose which one I do first, which palette you would like to see the most. I love that when I wet this palette, it goes lighter. I mean, it's Pastels palette, but like every other palette has gone more vibrant and rich. So our first one, that's the worst thing. Can you see that? When I'm getting the colour, the pan, like I can move the pan. There we go, shove it back. Sometimes it gets in a position. Periwinkle. Oh, these are smooth. So much nicer than the other Pastels palette. Oh, yes. Sorry, that came out creepy. Nope, wrong colour, wrong colour. Sage, appropriate sage. Oh guys, these are like butter. I want to eat them. Is that weird? It's probably weird. Golden glow. Yeah. Sit like, these are some smooth pastels. I'll get the other one out and show you what the other colour swatch looked like. It wasn't on this similar paper, but you will be able to see a bit more of the grittiness. Suede, pretty neutral, olivey grey, I suppose you would call that. And then stone grey, yeah, just a real nice, rich, deep grey we've got there. I like that one. Breezy, it's going to be a nice blue, of course. Lovely blue, very well named, I'll give it that one. Soft lilac, of course it's going to be a lovely purple. Oh my gosh, wow. I will say, if you haven't tried any of Prima's paints, I recommend it. they are affordable. These I did get from the US, but like I said, I could have got them cheaper in Australia. I just got very excited with having a sale and a discount, and I didn't really pay attention. There is places you can get them in Australia. I'm happy to link them below if you want. Charcoal. I mean, yeah, I suppose charcoal's black. I don't know why I thought charcoal would be a grey colour. This colour looks amazing. Dark rose. Yep. But yeah, these were from like their website in America. It's like $35 for shipping to Australia. The places in Australia are like $10 shipping. Well, I won't say places. I found it at one place that I've got my other palettes from. Apple Blossom. Very cute. Kind of reminds me of a cherry blossom colour. A real nice pink colour. In saying that, couldn't tell you what an apple blossom looks like. So, you know, could be an apple blossom colour. And lucky last, Dusky Mauve or Mauve, depending how you say it. It's kind of a grey with a purple undertone, I would say. And there we have Vintage Pastels. Don't know why I had to say that with a weird accent. I apologise. Alright, I'm going to get them all in an order. Let's flip you around and have a closer look, shall we? Okay, here they all are. Look at this tropical one. Those colours. When it focuses. It doesn't like when I get too close. So gorgeous. That purple. Oh, that colour, it's like a rosy pink. I feel like it's coming up more red. But that's, you know, that's pretty true magenta. So yeah, there's the tropicals, that green. Oh, so good. And we went on to the Essence palette. A very like woodlandy feel. I think love Serenity. That is a gorgeous colour. But like just, is it gonna let me focus? No, it doesn't let me getting close. Let's see if I can zoom and it focuses. Nah, don't want me to do that either. Rude camera. Oh, Serenity. No, Eternity. Focus camera so I can read. Eternity. Love it, love it, love it. Don't mind Adore either. Not my usual colour choices. Odyssey. Budapest. That is a real, like, red wine grape flavour. There we are. Got there eventually. Love Jamaica. Tokyo and Rome are fun. Amsterdam and Maui together are amazing. You know, and the others are brown, so whew. And then the Vintage Pastels. Look at those gorgeous, gorgeous colours. Love Dark Rose. Love soft lilac and apple blossom. Make it very cute. Any of these would make gorgeous anythings. So they're my new 4 palettes. So there we go. There is a quick look, quick review, my first thoughts on my 4 new Prima palettes. Art Philosophy, I don't know what to call them. Art Philosophy by Prima. Wow, I'm so coordinated, guys. So yeah, all in all, very smooth, very smooth. Those pastels were like butter. I mean, they were all pretty much like butter, but I relate them more to butter because they're all like pastels, so they look creamier. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm rambling. Just gorgeous colours. If I had to put them in favourites, I think the Tropicals would be my favourite. Just because they are so vibrant colours, and that's what I'm normally drawn to. I would then go... I'm not good at picking favourites, guys, can you tell? I don't know, I like them all. Vintage Pastels I would probably have for number 2 because I love my pastels. Then I would go Odyssey. Once again, vibrant colours in there. And then our friend essence. And I think the only reason I'm having this one 4th is because they are earthier tones. They're not necessarily something I currently work with. I'm not saying they're bad colours, not saying they're bad paints in any way, okay? It is just that I haven't worked with a lot of these colours before, so it's not something I'm drawn to, which is kind of why I got the palette. And Earth doesn't look as baby poo-ish now, if you can see there. It still kind of does a bit, but let's still give Earth a bit more credit than that. She's a beautiful planet. Not baby poo. Once again, my thoughts, don't shoot me. So yeah, like I said, if you missed it when I was rambling through unboxing, if you would like to help me choose, it's hot here, works as a good fan. If you would like to help me choose, and by help me choose I mean you guys choose, go over to my Instagram, hit follow, make sure you check out my stories when I do stories, because I will be doing some polls about which one I will be doing first. I will be doing a watercolour mandala with all of these. I want to try some in galaxies. Got to develop my floral skills a bit more. That's on me. Got to take some more Skillshare classes, that's for sure. Do still want to do one of those videos. I've been slack, not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm rambling again. Sorry guys. You can help me pick which palette you think I should do for my first watercolour mandala, and I will design a mandala specifically for these palettes as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If my opinions helped you in any way, I will link where I bought these palettes from. I will link, oh, forgot something. I was explaining this. Okay, there is the Pastels Dreams. It's probably a bit hard for you guys to see. They don't come out as bad, but they're a lot chalkier. These, very smooth, okay? Not saying that, not a massive fan of the chalkiness, but they are good colours. I don't really use them in galaxies, but they do make some nice florals, and I love Bumblebee. Look at Bumblebee. He's a lovely citrus yellow. So there is some gorgeous colours in the Pastel Dreams palette. Just be aware, I find them a little bit chalkier than all of the other ones, but this new formula is butter. It is pigmented. I mean, they're artist quality, they're not student quality, but they are affordable. In Australia, in the Australian shop, you can get these for $35 or $36, which you're getting artist grade for 12 colours for that price. Amazing. I couldn't tell you what they added up to each in American dollars. I just put them in my car, put the discounts on, and that was that. But I'll link the American place where I got the new one, and I'll also link the Australian shop as well. Like I said, they seem like they're more expensive, but by the time you do the conversions and the shipping and all of that, I'll be honest, I'm kind of wishing I got them from Australia first. But in the case of this, I wouldn't have saved too much because there was a sale and I had a discount to use. But normally at full price, get them from Australia, the place that I normally get them from. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little insight of colour swatching, me reviewing stuff, something a bit different for the channel. If you did like it, you know what to do, all the YouTubey stuff. You hit like, you hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy my rambling, or if you don't enjoy my rambling and you enjoy the painting, also hit subscribe because you can skip past all of this sort of stuff. Hit the little notification bell if you want to get notified. Follow me on Instagram because I am always updating on there. Some behind the scenes stuff. I post there when I do something, really. So yeah, and I always update my stories when there's a new video coming out, when I'm editing, when I'm going to upload, when it's uploaded, when it's live, all of that sort of stuff. So make sure you go follow me there. Etsy shop, Facebook, that'll all be linked down below as well. So until next time, I'll see you then.